If you experience pains while urinating, lower abdominal pain, discharge from your P or discharge from your V, then you should know you might be having a urinary tract infection and you need to treat it as soon as possible, because if you don't treat it, this is one of the things that will happen. Number one, it can make you to have cystitis, whereby your bladder will get inflamed and you'll always be experiencing so much pain. Even while you're not urinating, you might just sit down and be experiencing so much pain as a man or as a woman. The second thing that will happen to you is pyelonephritis, whereby the kidney cells will get inflamed and you might have kidney failure as a result of that. So you need to treat yourself as early as possible when you are having these signs. Now, there are some people that will say, I've been having these signs and all of a sudden it just went away. That's because it's hiding in your body and it's eating you more, most especially in men. Sometimes when you're having these signs and symptoms, after 2 days, 3 days, it goes away. That does not mean that infection has left your body. It's still in your body and it will continue eating you up until it reaches your kidney and you have kidney problem. So please do well to have yourself managed when you are having these signs and symptoms at early stage, so it cannot destroy your body system. So if you enjoyed this video, please do well to follow my page. Also share this video to as many people as you can. You might be saving the life of someone. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time. When you are having pains while urinating, lower abdominal pain, discharge from your P or discharge from your V, then you should know you might be having a urinary tract infection. And here are the major things that will happen to you when you have a urinary tract infection and you don't treat them at early stage. The first one is cystitis. You might be having an inflammation of the bladder, whereby you might be having so much pain in your bladder where urine is being stored temporarily in the body. That place might get inflamed and you have so much pains there. The second one is pyelonephritis, whereby the kidney cells will get inflamed. And when the kidney cells is inflamed, you might have kidney failure because of urinary tract infection. And in fact, this is one of the major causes of kidney problem among men. And that's why you must always treat this infection when it's still at early stage. Some people will say, when this infection comes into my body, it goes away by itself. That's because it's hiding in your body. And that does not mean it have go out of your body. It's still there eating you up silently. And if you experience any of these signs and symptoms when it's still at early stage, please do well to visit a healthcare provider so they can recommend medications for you to take before this infection destroy your kidney and destroy your general body system. So if you enjoyed this video, please do well to follow my page. Also share this video to as many people as you can. You might be saving the life of someone. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time. If you experience bleeding while you are pregnant, it might mean so many things, and I'm going to be explaining some of them in this video. The first thing that can make you to bleed while you are pregnant is implantation bleeding, and this happens within the first 2 weeks of pregnancy, which means the fertilized egg have been attached to your womb, and it's entirely normal for you to bleed a kind of little bleeding while there's implantation bleeding. But sometimes when the bleeding becomes too much, then you need to visit a healthcare provider so they can check you. The other thing that can make you to bleed is placenta previa, whereby the placenta covers the neck of your womb, and once you experience this, it means you might not keep your pregnancy till term, and you as a woman, it might cost your life, and that's why you need to visit a healthcare provider. Don't take it very lightly when you experience bleeding while you are pregnant. The other thing that can also make you to experience bleeding while you are pregnant is placenta abruption, whereby the placenta separates from the womb. And you need to understand something about the placenta. Placenta is a major organ that is responsible for supplying your baby with oxygen, so for supplying your baby with nutrients. So once there is a separation from the placenta on your uterus, that means the baby will no longer have access to nutrients, will no longer have access to oxygen, which will not keep the baby alive, and the baby might pass away in your womb. And that's why you need to visit a healthcare provider if you experience any of this symptom of bleeding while you are pregnant. The other thing that will make you to bleed while you are pregnant is ectopic pregnancy, whereby pregnancy happens outside the uterus, whereby it's supposed to happen inside the womb, but when there is ectopic pregnancy, pregnancy will happen outside your uterus. It might happen at the fallopian tube, and once it happens in your fallopian tube, you might experience so much bleeding as a woman, and you might lose so much blood, and it will take your life as a woman. The other thing that can cause bleeding while you are pregnant is cervical polyps. When there's a growth in your cervix, you might experience bleeding while you are pregnant. And when there is cervicitis, that's inflammation of the cervix, you might also undergo bleeding while you are pregnant. And don't also forget that infection can also cause bleeding while you are pregnant. So if you enjoyed this video, please do well to follow my page. Also do well to drop your questions on the comment section so I can respond to them as soon as possible. And if you wish to learn more about your health, please do well to visit my YouTube channel so you can get more amazing videos about these danger signs during pregnancy and about the general health, so you can learn them and also visit the healthcare provider when needs arise. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Gonorrhea is one of the major STIs a lot of men and women are battling from. And that's why in this video, I'm not just going to be telling you what causes gonorrhea, but I'll also be telling you the treatment option for gonorrhea and how you can know you are having gonorrhea. I mean, the signs and symptoms for gonorrhea. So if you are seeing this face for the first time, please do well to hit on the follow button so you can get more amazing videos like this. And don't also forget to share this video to as many people as you can. Now, gonorrhea is a bacterial infection that is caused by the Neisseria gonorrhoeae. And this bacteria is being transmitted through unprotected sex or through childbirth. So as a woman that is pregnant, if you have gonorrhea and you don't treat it while you are still pregnant, you can transmit this infection to your baby while delivering your baby. And as a woman or as a man, if you have this infection and have an unprotected sex with somebody that is not infected, you can transmit this infection to that person, and that's how you can get gonorrhea. Now, one of the major signs and symptoms of gonorrhea is painful urination. If you're having gonorrhea, you always experience so much pain while urinating. The second sign and symptom is pain of the lower abdomen. As a man or a woman, you might be experiencing so much pain on your lower abdomen. This is mostly caused by gonorrhea. You might also experience abnormal discharge that looks cloudy and bloody sometimes. This discharge might be coming from your penis and may be coming from your vagina as a woman. This is mostly caused by gonorrhea. You might also experience pains while meeting your partner. As a woman, when he's going inside and coming outside, you might be experiencing so much pain, and this is mostly caused by gonorrhea. For men, you might experience pain at your scrotum. This is also caused by gonorrhea because it can make your epididymis, the place in which sperm is being stored, can be inflamed when you have gonorrhea and don't treat it at any stage. And this is why most people suffer from low sperm count, because the place in which sperm is being stored is being infected by this gonorrhea. And because it's been infected, it will make your sperm cells not to be healthy, and the sperm cells might die easily. And that's why you need to always treat gonorrhea at early stage. Now, there's something you must note about gonorrhea. The signs and symptoms of gonorrhea shows between 2 days to 30 days. I mean, when you meet somebody that is infected with this gonorrhea and you have an unprotected sex with this person, the signs and symptoms will start showing in your body within 2 days to 30 days. When you start experiencing any of these signs and symptoms I've just explained, it's best to visit a doctor, you visit a healthcare provider, so you can have yourself treated before it destroys your body system. Now, one of the major complications of gonorrhea is infertility. As a man, you might not produce quality sperm and you will not be able to pregnant a woman. As a woman, you will not produce quality egg because your ovaries might be inflamed, your uterus might be inflamed. So when you get pregnant, you might even experience miscarriage, and that's why you must treat gonorrhea at early stage. Now, the treatment option for gonorrhea is antibacterial medication, because this infection is caused by bacteria. So if you want to treat it, you will need to take antibacterial medications, and you might need to add up 2 antibacterial medications together to be able to achieve your goal while treating this particular infection. Now, one of the major ways you will prevent this infection, because it's not just an infection that cannot be prevented, it's always advisable you treat yourself while you are pregnant. As a woman, if you're having gonorrhea while you're pregnant, it's best you treat yourself so you cannot transmit it to your baby while delivering your baby. The second way you can prevent this infection is by practicing safe sex and avoid multiple sex partners, so you will not have this infection. So if you enjoyed this video, please do well to follow our page. Also, share this video to as many people as you can. You might be saving the life of someone. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.